Hey Buffalo, are you thinking about buying a new home, but you want to make sure it's safe for your kids? These are the non-negotiables I wish more buyers thought about. I'm Michelle Petrie, your Buffalo Realtor and new mom. One of the first things you should consider, which is maybe the most unexpected, is actually the layout of the home. Everyone wants open concept these days, which is great, but where does that open concept leave your kids to play? Do you have sight lines to where you expect them to be, whether they're infants and napping in the little cradle that you have for them, or they're babies that are just learning to crawl, which mine is, actively trying to get to the dog's food dish? Or do you have toddlers that are running around playing and we want to make sure they're in a safe place? So where do you spend most of your time and where do you expect your kids to spend a lot of their time? Think about on a daily basis, you're making dinner. Where do you want your kids to be when that's happening? If you're doing laundry, where are they going to be? You want to make sure that it fits not only your lifestyle that you want, but also your kids' specific lifestyle. And let's take it a step further. Not that we want to think about the kids growing so fast, but eventually they're going to be teenagers, young adults. They're going to want more privacy. Is there, a finished basement, or can you finish the basement so they have their own hangout room? Is there an extra bedroom there that can be an area for them to entertain with their friends because they want to have people over? So part of the layout also includes safety. So in my eyes, I think the least amount of stairs possible. There are some homes split level or raised ranch where there's multi-stairs everywhere. That just means you either have to pay way more attention or you need way more baby gates than you realized you had to have before. And that also extends to the outside. Think about, we want a pool. Do we want our kids to have straight access through a sliding door or a door right out the back that leads directly to the pool? Or is there separation between that? So they do make easily accessible baby fences that are just mesh that go in front of the pool so you can protect in that way. But just thinking about the next step, what we don't think we have to think about to make sure our kids are healthy and safe. I also think it's super important to have a lawn for your kid to play in, to sit in the grass, to enjoy being outside, right? We spend so much time with technology. I think part of picking the right home is making sure the outdoor layout is perfect as well. Another thing that people may not think about is bedrooms and where they're located in the house. So for example, master suite on the first floor, all the other bedrooms on the second floor. Are you okay being on a different floor than your kids? Some people are not. Or maybe there's only 3 bedrooms upstairs and the master is upstairs and the 4th is downstairs. You have 3 kids. Which one of your kids is going to be in the room downstairs? Is that an option at all? That's just something that you have to think about. I wanted the kids on the same floor. It's a personal decision. Just went through this with clients of ours. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs, 2 downstairs. They're absolutely fine with keeping their son downstairs while their daughter is younger. They want her upstairs with them. It seems funny, but have you thought about how close the bathroom is to the kids' bedrooms so that when they're potty training, they have that right ready to go? How accessible is it? How convenient is it? Are they going to make it to the bathroom on time? So thinking about where the placement of the bathrooms are really important. And that brings me to the final aspect, which is the overall location of the house. From the schools, do you like the school ratings? Does it align with what you believe in for education for your kids? Location in terms of daycares. Is it easy to get to daycares? Or what about parks and all the other things you want to do with your kids? I take Isla to ISR swim lessons at 8 months old. It's 10 minutes a day, 4 times a week. Thankfully, the ISR swim lessons are only 10 minutes away. While not convenient for every day, it is convenient because we have an area where it's very affluent in extracurriculars for kids. And the big thing too is, are you on a busy road and how close is your house to a busy road? I personally live on a busy road, but we're about 1,000 feet off the road. So I don't really consider it as being on a busy road, even though we truly are. I had clients that literally just told me the other day they didn't want to live on a road that had yellow lines. That's very valid. In addition to being on main roads or neighborhoods, what is the walkability? Taking your kids on a walk in the stroller, or you have a toddler and a baby, the toddler's on their bike and you're pushing in a stroller. Is that doable where you live? Is that something that you desire to have? Is there somewhere close that you can do that with as well? So there's so much that needs to be incorporated for the lifestyle of a happy and healthy kid. So if you're buying a new home with a child or planning to expand your family, don't just focus on the kitchen. There's so much else to consider. Think about not only your needs, but their needs as well, which in turn are also your needs. I'm Michelle Petrie, your Buffalo area realtor and new mom.